Welcome back. Happy Friday, everybody.
How are you?
Awesome.
Good.
Episode 5, In the Know with the Now Team podcast. Do it like we do every week. Let's go right for the sponsor.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Johnny Smith, BPG Home Inspections. I've been recommending Johnny for probably the last 4 or 5 years. He actually did the inspection on the last house me and my wife bought.
Okay.
But love Johnny most importantly because he knows what he's doing. He's knowledgeable. He's reliable. He always shows up on time. But the best thing also is he's not an alarmist.
Yeah.
He's going to tell you what he found with the house, what's wrong with it, what's not. But he's not going to go overboard and give his opinion on whether or not you should buy the house, because that's not what an inspector's supposed to do. Leave that to the real estate agent.
Right.
So that's what's awesome about Johnny. Laid back, gives it to you honest, but at the same time, he's not trying to make a decision for you.
And buyers need to know that you got to have a home inspection when you
Got to have a home inspection.
Yeah.
And that's why we go with Johnny Smith, because he's the best.
Good deal.
So there's our sponsor for the week. George, you got something kind of off topic with mortgages?
Little different, yeah. So
Okay.
Mortgage rates are still trending, mid threes for a conventional buyer, with great
Awesome.
credit. So,
Yes.
we're still looking in that same range. So if you're looking to refinance, give us a call. We'll take a look at your situation. If you're kind of on the fence on whether you want to buy or rate's going to drop a little more, I think this is a great time to
Okay.
get off the fence, get with your realtor, put an offer in on a house.
Okay.
But where I want to go this week is we talk about doing a mortgage checkup every year.
Yeah.
What is your interest rate and where are current market interest rates?
Okay.
A lot of people forget about your homeowner's insurance. Because
So-
what happens is we escrow for your homeowner's insurance and your real
Right.
estate taxes.
Okay.
What we need to be doing is you need to look at your homeowner's insurance on a yearly basis and take a look around, shop it a little bit. You may find that if your credit score's gone up, we've been talking about credit scores for the last 3 weeks here.
There you go.
If your credit score's gone up, that's a big determining factor on possibly a reduction in your homeowner's insurance, which would lower your monthly payment.
Okay. So you go to the doctor once a year, you check your mortgage rates once a year, check your homeowner's insurance once a year.
Most people forget to do that because it's escrowed, out of sight,
Okay.
out of mind.
Okay.
So since we talked about that, I'm going to go into my fourth tip for the credit score. So 4 out of 5.
There you go.
So to visit back again, 35% of your score, your payment history, 30% of your score is your credit utilization rate, right?
Right.
15% is your length of credit history, which we talked about last week.
Okay.
So we're at 80% of your overall score now, okay? So
you
the
go.
fourth factor, which is 10% of your score, is new credit. So
There
what
you go.
new credit means is if you're out there applying for new credit, you are going to take a hit on your credit score.
Because they have to pull your credit every time you apply.
That's correct.
Okay.
So it's not a major hit. Your credit score is not going to take a massive hit.
So what do they
but-
call that, a soft hit?
No, it's still a hard pull on your credit report. So
Okay.
your score is going to drop a little bit.
Oh.
But what you want to avoid is you want to avoid going out and trying to get maybe 4 or 5 credit cards all within a 30-day period or something along those lines. That could drop your score.
I can see how that would look a little weird to the credit bureaus. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, when you're applying for a mortgage, when you're applying for a car loan, we do put a window in there because they're expecting you to shop. So they know
Okay.
you're going to maybe possibly talk to a couple different mortgage companies. You're going to talk to a couple of different finance companies about financing your car.
So should they shop you when you
No,
put them in?
never. They should
No
never
way.
shop me. I'm never careful. So
That's a great tip, though.
Yeah,
Nobody
so-
thinks about that.
Absolutely. So inquiries will have a small impact on your credit score.
Okay.
So we're at 90% now of your credit score. Next week we'll finish it up, and then we'll pretty much finish the whole deal of your credit score. What the 5 factors are that go into your
Okay.
credit score.
So what impacts you back to the homeowner's insurance? What impacts your rates the most?
If your credit score goes up,
Credit score,
yes.
insurance rates.
Yes.
People don't think about that at all.
Exactly.
Why are my rates so high? Take a look at your credit score. Maybe you can do something and get some better homeowner
Your
rates.
credit score impacts so many things in today's world. People don't realize how many different factors. They just think it's your mortgage rate and maybe your car loan.
Pay my bills and I'm fine.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a lot of different things. So that's what I got. Let's do your homeowner tip of the week.
Oh
What do
yeah,
you
this
got?
is a good one. So you go in your basement, you find mold. What are you going for? To clean it up?
I'd probably get bleach.
No, bleach is wrong. You do not want to go with bleach. It kind of ties in. Johnny Smith gave us a great
Don't wanna
tip.
go with bleach.
Don't want to go with bleach. There's actually water in bleach. So mold needs moisture to survive. You spray it with
Interesting.
bleach,
Alright.
it might turn it white or yellow, but it's not gonna kill the mold because it's gonna feed off the water that's in that bleach.
Did not know that.
So something
right,
simple
good
and easy.
stuff.
Obviously, you should never have mold, but it does happen. So you want to go ahead and talk to a professional. Don't just go spray with bleach and try to clean it up yourself. Most importantly, just keep the moisture out of your basement. Never have to worry about it.
Yeah, good one. All right.
So
how about our teacher first? What do we got going?
Teacher
We got
first
a
initiative. Hey, we got our teacher of the month.
Yeah.
This is for August.
Okay.
This is Mrs. Marianne Prather. She's a 6th grade teacher at St. Cletus in St. Charles. I went to St. Cletus. Teaches 6th grade. She teaches a variety of classes. This is a local girl. She actually got her teaching degree at Lindenwood.
Okay.
Which is crazy because our first teacher of the month, Mrs. Crenshaw,
Yes.
also got a degree from Lindenwood.
Yeah.
So I went to Lindenwood. Believe it or not, shout out to Lindenwood for giving us all these great teachers
Do you
that
still
are
have your Letterman's jacket?
staying in the community. No.
Don't. Oh, man.
No, redshirt seniors don't get one of those, unfortunately.
Love it.
But yeah, we will be hollering at you, Miss Prather. We do recommend that dessert to finish off the lunch.
Yes.
But holler at us wherever you want lunch from. We will deliver it, and you get that $100 gift card. Spend that however you like.
Perfect.
So congratulations, Mrs. Prather.
Yes.
St.
Like
Cletus,
it.
you are our teacher of the month. Stay tuned. We'll be in contact on that. So what's next?
College football, baby.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
This weekend.
Oregon, Auburn is our
Oregon.
game of the week.
Ducks and Tigers.
Who do you like?
That's interesting. Oh,
We got a neutral site. We're playing in the Jerry Dome,
We are at the Jerry Dome.
Arlington, Texas. So a neutral site.
I don't care if they played this game at Oregon. I'm going Auburn all the way.
Auburn all the way. Okay.
100%. The Pac-12 not
You
messing
love
with
the SEC though.
Who doesn't?
Producer Dave, what are you thinking?
I was going to go Auburn because the game is closer to Auburn, but now that Ben chose Auburn, I'm going to go Oregon.
Oregon.
This freaking
Yeah.
guy.
All right.
Good luck with
Going
the Ducks,
against
buddy.
you.
Yeah. Puddles will love that.
Hey, NCAA 03, Joey Harrington, been a Ducks fan ever since. I think it
Look
was
at this guy.
I think it was 03, maybe. I'm
Dave and Puddles
I'm
and Joey
getting
Were
the
you a
yeah.
producer at Sports Center before you
maybe,
came here?
maybe.
Oh,
Who
my
knows?
goodness.
I'm
Who you
going
with?
Ducks.
You're going Ducks?
I love the offense. Let's go Ducks.
Oh, I'm going to be
Take down
smiling next
Auburn.
week. Just like you're smiling now, I'll be smiling next week.
Let's
Don't
take a
worry.
look at our picks year to date. Ooh, 1-0, George. I like it. I like it.
1-0.
I like it.
That's
We're moving
interesting.
in the right direction.
Well, here we got a guest pick, too, now.
We got a guest pick.
Is it Rob from last week? He wants
Rob
to
from
throw his
last
2
week.
cents in?
How about a little shout out to the K-State Wildcats?
Hey, he's not out there, is he?
I hope he doesn't come in again. It scared me a little bit last week.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
he likes Auburn.
Okay.
He's gone strong Auburn.
Very cool. So that's our big game of the week right there. Something cool we're going to do this episode is your most memorable
Yes.
college football game. Georgia's got a great one. Check this out.
The earthquake game. 'Cause-
Boom.
So
Awesome.
I was there, 1988.
Yes.
Showing my age a little bit.
Okay.
What were you, 7?
I was
8,
7.
maybe? Okay.
Yeah, I was 7.
That's okay. It's okay. So Auburn,
I was
number
walking,
number
maybe.
4 in the country against LSU.
Okay.
We're in the fourth quarter, 6-0 game. Auburn's leading. 2 minutes left to go in the game.
Wow.
LSU scores a touchdown to go up 7-6. The crowd goes wild, sets off the seismograph on campus that makes them think a small earthquake hit. So if you
First
Google,
one ever in Baton Rouge.
if you Google the earthquake game, that will come up. My favorite all-time game ever.
That's awesome.
What do you got?
Well, obviously, I got to go Notre Dame love. 91 Orange Bowl, Colorado. Gosh, it was like under a minute left. Rocket Ismail, one of my favorite guys ever.
Yeah.
Besides Joe Montana, obviously. Takes a punt back to the house. Under a minute left. We think we got the game. Nope, there's some laundry on the field. Some bogus clipping call comes out of nowhere. We end up losing the game. I think it was like 10-9 or
You're
something
blaming the refs.
stupid to Colorado. Yeah, it was all their fault. But that was my most memorable game. Probably watching it with my grandfather. But
That's awesome.
yeah, good
Awesome.
times. We'll keep those rolling.
Absolutely. Keep it fun.
That's episode 5, everybody. Tune in next week, Friday at 2 p.m.
Happy
In the
Labor
know.
Day. Have a great weekend.
Yes. Don't get too crazy out there.
Wear your pink shirt.